always late. I'm late. Life, baby, it gets in the way. You can't run your life by a clock. Well, you can if you're getting paid for it. If you ain't getting paid for it, shit, it's your clock. You run it the way you want, and I ain't a good manager. So, I'm always freaking late. Anyway, we got work to do, baby. We got the work to do. Mucho trabajo. Today, tomorrow, mañana. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm getting out yet. I've been down so many times. It looks up. March 25th is when I started this book. Well, I ain't getting out, I guess. I don't see nobody yet. And this says nobody's paying attention to me anyway, so. Take it back. Destination Uncertain just showed up, baby. We appreciate it. Joy Peters is here, baby. We appreciate all y'all. Donna Simmons is here. Sharon Hookah's here. Natural Brown. Hello, baby. And Teresa Diggum, Stephanie Dean, and Jay. I'm glad to hear Jay Clayton's down there. Yeah, I hope y'all get that situated where he ain't got to go back and forth. Tony Albanese, thank you for showing up. Bud Oakley and Diana Marie, thank you very much. It is indeed Monday, baby. It starts the shit show all over again. There's no telling what exciting things we will find this week. I'm always trying to keep my head in the news, trying to figure out what all's going on. But I have, make sure everybody's here in the room. Hey, Neil Siebert, I'm sorry, Judy's here. Michael Falbister, 101 for the people, baby. Hey, there's my friend Greg Talbot out in California, buddy. Trump for Prison is here. And Dolores Grant, Debbie Marie, thank you all so much for being part of this. I appreciate every one of you. Virginia Woody, we were waiting on you, baby. We're glad you got here. Anyway, baby, it is Monday. And a lot of buzz went over this weekend after the Chris Wallace interview with Donnie the Dick there. And it didn't go well as well as Donnie would have hoped for, especially coming from Fox News. But you have to remember, Chris Wallace is the only news part of Fox News. The rest of it is all bullshit mountain, and Chris Wallace doesn't want to ruin Johnny Fly his reputation. I'm glad you popped in, buddy. That reminds me. Hey, I got mail. Who'd you get mail from, Johnny Fly? Right there, baby. From John Udell in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania. Johnny Fly, I got your letter, buddy. Mama read it out loud, as a matter of fact. I was very enlightened by your life. I have seen what you did for a living and how they make that, how they do it, or whatever that show is on public access, where how it's made. And Johnny told me a little bit about his life, where he grew up, his work history, and it's just fascinating to know a little bit about a Blue Dot. Makes it a little more personal. And Johnny Fly is his voice is always welcome in the show and on the chat and everything. We appreciate him tremendously. And Johnny Fly, I thank you for the letter, buddy. It's very personal. And, interesting as hell, buddy. Interesting as hell. We all walk down a path in life. Every one of us has a story out there that you just wouldn't believe. I know I do, and I know you do too. Every one of us has gone through so much in our life. And I think that's what part of what binds us, is the fact that others have not had an easy path in life all the time and have had struggles in their life. Anyway, get off on that. And I got mystery mail. Mystery mail meaning I got a notice from the post office man there, because my post office, the office window, is only open 2 hours a day. You get there at no. And I got there after the window closed, but in my box was a notification that there was a package that was article is too large for your box. Woo! So I got a package from somebody, and I will be picking that up at the post office tomorrow morning. I'll have to make it in there before they dash out the door, but our mail service up there is excellent, so I appreciate everything they do. Anyway, tomorrow will be a surprise. Where was I? The talk after Chris Wallace's show. And the biggest thing to seem to come out of that was everybody's getting riled up about the fact that Donnie would not commit to accepting the results of the 2020 election. John, what are we going to do if he doesn't accept the results? I don't give a shit. It's not up to him. He thinks he is trying to project to you that it's up to him whether or not those electoral results will be verified or not. It's not up to his ass. It's up to us, baby. We are the ones that decide. The electorate decides, not that talking mouth up there. So I don't give a shit what he says about, rigged election or this, that, and the other. It's the same bullshit that he threw around last time. He is trying to incite those the true cult members, baby, the ones that have already drank the Kool-Aid, the guy that sells the flags and the bumper stickers down the road down here. Man, he just loves Trump. The greatest thing ever was. And that's because ever since this man came in, he has done two things. One, he has tried, and I have talked about this before, and the right, the Republican Party, does this as a whole. And it really pisses me off, and it always has. They try to embrace patriotism as though it's theirs alone. They are the only defenders of America. We love the troops and all this bullshit that they sell as a product to people. I don't believe a freaking word of it. I'm not a Republican. I serve this country. I love this country. You can't take that away from me. You can't claim the mantle of the patriot. Kiss my ass. If anybody are patriots, baby, it's the Democrats, because liberals have a tendency to work for the whole people, not just the rich donors, not just the big corporations, the ones that can soak up the money. No. Democrats have a tendency to work for the whole of the people, for the general welfare, not the general well fund for corporations or rich people where they get everything. Yeah, get me into another one. But that is what he's been selling, baby, that he is the patriotic. He is the one that I am the chosen one. I'm the only one that can fix this. He preys on racism and religion. Those are the two areas that he can rile them up, baby. That's what he's doing for this 3.5 years. He hasn't cut us no slack, baby. We are the fascists. We are the Antifa. We are the murderers and the vandals and looters that are all going to come. That's your Democratic Party. We're all going to run into the suburbs, baby. The suburbs. That's not a dog whistle, baby. That's a loudspeaker. Talking that shit about there won't be any single family dwellings. Your churches, your schools, they won't be there anymore. Anyway, your schools are teaching your children to hate America, all that kind of shit that he feeds to that group of people out there, where they demonize us, where they're He sells them an apocalyptic view of what the future holds if Joe Biden wins. If the Democrats take control, our country will burn. That's the message he sends. That's what the bullshit that comes out of his mouth at his little rallies, and he wanted to rally up in Michigan. Michigan told him, no. Have you heard there's a pandemic, you idiot? No, he don't care. He wants those rallies so he can feed that message to that crowd. But he alone, through all the bullshit, through all the racist crap, through all the innuendos that he throws out there, it falls on deaf ears out here to the American people. Only to his cult members does it mean anything, but he's trying to hold on to them, baby. But he's not alone. You know, Mike Pompeo last week gave a speech where he said that the U.S. way of life, the American way of life, is under attack. That property rights and religious freedoms were under attack in this country. That's the Secretary of State. Don't he got business overseas or something? Ain't he supposed to be taking of world affairs instead of sticking his nose in everything here? No, Mike Pompeo's one of them born-again, God's going to come down and strike everybody dead, can't wait for it kind of guys. That's who Mike Pompeo is. The second coming, baby, he can't wait for the blood to run to the bridle of the horse. That's who he is. And he's trying to send that same message that your religious freedoms are under attack. That all your freedoms, your Second Amendment, man, they're going to come get it. Oh, that's Barr. Oh, well, let's don't forget about Barr. What's Barr been saying? Barr's out there warning colleges and companies that they are not part of a global economy. They are not part of the global citizen. They are not global citizens. They're America first. Oh, really? Really? I bet you say that to all the American companies who do business in America, not to the world corporations that feed your pockets. But they're out there. Mike Pompeo and Bill Barr are out there trying to put that same message a little more subtly, a little more diplomatic, you might say. And not using the racist tropes or shit like that, but just trying to articulate it in a way that suburbanites will understand that they will be, I don't know, hunted down and their fathers be screwed or whatever, their children raped and all that shit. It's the same language put in a different tone to be more acceptable to those in the suburbia who Donnie is really trying hard to hold on to, i.e. white people, white older people. That's who he's after. Ain't winning with this one, baby. I'll tell you that damn shit. But all of this must concern us because of what we've seen in the last weeks and what we have heard is happening, is going to happen. I'm talking about the abductions in Portland, Oregon, where federal officers pull up in an unmarked van, grab your ass and drag you off. Yeah, that kind of shit going on in Portland. And the governor and the senators and the congressmen are screaming, get the hell out. That you have no right to be there. That they didn't ask for your help. But you're there. You're there. That bothers me. Because now he's talking about using that same tactic in Chicago, in Baltimore, in other predominantly Democratic cities. This ain't no coincidence. We're months away from an election. He's going to start putting federal agents unmarked. They don't have a badge. They don't say shit. They throw a freaking hood over your head, throw you in a van. That kind of shit. And you're going to spread that through other cities in this country? I'll tell you what. Mike Pompeo was right. The American way of life is under attack. But it's under an attack from the administration that holds the power right now. We're not under attack from foreign emissaries coming to destroy us, but give him time, baby, and China will be right up our ass. No. Was it Lincoln said, or one of them said, I can't remember which president said, that we will never be defeated from outside. We will be defeated from within. Nikita Khrushchev back in the 50s said, we will not defeat you from outside. We will defeat you from within. Because it's common knowledge that our society, our way of life, our democratic way of our democratic system can only fail if we allow it to fail. If it comes from inside us, well, guess what, baby? The alien is inside our chest, and it's Donnie the Dick. And he can't wait to rip it open. He can't wait to get out and create that chaos. He wants to create that imaginary apocalyptic second coming if we destroy everything. God is going to come shit that comes out of Mike Pompeo's mouth. That kind of shit is dangerous, baby. So Mike Pompeo is right. We are under attack, and he is the one that's attacking it. Mike Pompeo, William Barr, Donnie the Dick, and so many others. Betsy DeVos in education. You pick one. Pick one of our cabinets, our institutions. It's run by a Trumper, hell bent on destroying it, robbing it blind, as has been a habit of Republicans for as long as I can freaking remember. It's every freaking time Republicans come in and destroy this economy, destroy this nation, and then walk out the door. waiting for next year when they can come back and say, look at them evil Democrats, they haven't cleaned up our shit yet. And that's exactly what we're dealing with, baby. We are. We are under attack, but we are the soldiers in this war, baby. We, me, you. With our voice, with our vote, with your camera, with being a witness. Speaking up when you see something. Speaking up when you know something. We are the soldiers in this war. We are the only ones that are going to save this country. And right now, it seems to me there is a conspiracy within our administration, within our government, to try to subvert the vote, to try to disrupt the election, to try to lay claim to some bullshit reason why Donnie the Dick Stain should remain in office for another 4 years, because it won't happen. Because if he's not, I will be the first in the streets, baby. And I ain't leaving that place until he's out. And we all need to take that attitude that we will not tolerate this bullshit. The election is not up to him. It doesn't matter whether Donnie the Dick wants to admit he lost or not. He can go cry in his bedroom. Go get a Russian hooker to pee on you, Donnie. Make you feel better. But don't come whining that shit here. Because this is America, baby. And if it's one thing, we have a constitution and a system that if the citizens of this country stand up and demand that it be followed, and that if it's not, that every Republican senator and congressman in this country will pay a price for it. That's assuming he doesn't send out the stormtroopers out here to, I don't know, throw a bag over my head. Because I won't shut up. He could kiss my ass. This is going to go on for a long time, baby. Anyway, that's all I got. I just got hit with that question a lot about him saying that maybe he said a lot of shit in that interview. Ignorance. They even have to hold up a little chart here. See, Donnie, it's getting bad here. Look, can you see the picture? No, he doesn't give a shit about the picture, about how bad it's getting across this country. He could give a shit less. If it doesn't affect his numbers, he's not interested. Give him a rally. That'll pique his interest. I'm glad Michigan told him to kiss his ass. Hello, Patrick Peacock. How you doing? Cassie Hicks, glad to see you there. Dorothy Tyndall, I appreciate all of you. You are the people I'm talking about. You're the ones who are going to make a difference. I'm proud to be counted amongst you. I'm no different than any one of you, outraged, insulted by the constant display of ignorance and arrogance out of this man. But his arrogance is not enough to become a dictator. That only happens when we give up. And I ain't giving up, baby. And I don't expect any of us to. So, anyway, Keith Thompson, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate every one of you. Hoorah, my friend. Yes, Republicans do not hold a grip on the title of patriot, baby. Keith Thompson's a patriot, baby. I'm glad to know him. There are so many in this family. Hey, Andy Pagoda, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you. I'm glad to see everybody. Mark Ukulele. I see. I checked out one of your. He plays a ukulele. Look him up if you see him in there. He's on YouTube. He plays a ukulele, sings everything. Y'all check him out. Anyway. This Blue Dot family has a lot of talent, and I am just so, everybody from a ukulele player who's excellent, by the way, to guys that spent their life working their ass off, doing the right thing, and struggling the whole way, baby. It's a familiar story in all of us. Anyway, I appreciate it so much. Rex Trek donated $5 to Super Chat and said, remember when Obama was starting concentration camps? Yeah, concentration camps. Yeah, camps. And taking your guns? I remember that shit. And, oh, those death panels on the ACA, Obamacare is hypocrisy. So saith Rex Tech, it ain't it the truth. Remember the concentration camps? We're going to have death camps and all that shit? Yep. Everything's a freaking sales pitch, a lie sold by the Republicans. It's not the first time they have a thing with it. And Bud Oakley donated $5 through Super Chat and said, fascism is coming if we don't be vigilant. So saith Bud Oakley. And that's true. They said when fascism comes to America, it will be wrapped in the flag and holding the Bible or holding a cross. That's what you're seeing, baby. A fake immoral man who wraps himself in the flag and holds up a Bible. Yep. That's fascism, baby, because that tax deal, everything that this man has done since he's been in office ain't been for your ass. It ain't been for your ass, ain't been for my ass either. You got your $1,200, shut up. That's the deal. Now shut up while we rob the rest of the money away. Anyway, this Blue Dot family has a lot of love, and I've experienced that over the last few days. Thank you all, says Andy Paguda, and I want to throw my thanks in there. We had that special day the other day for Andy. This family stepped up. I so appreciate that. We don't ask for donations. We have a link. If you want to, that's fine. It's not anything that we ask for. But when one of our family members, when it becomes a question besides, between your groceries and your medicine, baby, we don't want you to make that. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who's stepping up. I love you so much in this family. Y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And, like, share, and subscribe. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, today's Monday. The shit show begins. I want to see that special tonight. I think one of the news shows is having the conspiracy theories of Donnie Trump, so we can go through a little walk down memory lane of all the bullshit he spouted over the last 4 years. Anyway, I love this family. Y'all take care of yourself, and we'll be here tomorrow night for another Blue Dot family meeting live. I hope you come by. Go to the website of Blue Dot in Texas. Find out how to get to the show. Find out how to get to the Discord channel. Come and join the conversation there. It's a wonderful family, and we can't wait for you to meet us all. Damn. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. I love you.